Sonny and Cher became a cultural phenomena back in the 1970s, having scored a television variety show on CBS that would run for a total of 6 years. But it was their musical partnership in the 60s that made their success transpire. The duo was married in 1964 and tried to break into the music business as the act known as Caesar and Cleo. The couple took advantage of the new mod look, as well as the folk rock transition taking place after Dylan went electric in the summer of '65. There were a number of singing groups who didn't change their musical style, but they changed their hair and dress to accommodate the new counterculture that was brewing in the coffee houses and campuses throughout the country. Sonny and Cher weren't completely lost in their efforts to work their way up. Sonny was a protege of the famous Wall of Sound producer Phil Spector, and Cher would sit in the studio watching with Sonny, sometimes singing backup vocals on hits like Be My Baby by the Ronettes or You Lost That Lovin' Feelin' by the Righteous Brothers. Sonny would soon become a record producer, helping other artists record their hits. But as Caesar and Cleo, Sonny and Cher weren't breaking through to reach any audience. Then, in 1965, they opted for a name change to just Sonny and Cher. That year, they recorded a song called I Got You, Babe, written by Sonny. But the tune, being sung by two mod-looking artists, seemed to drip of puppy love, and the song didn't score a hit in the U.S., at least not yet. That's when, in a story told by Far Out, it's some advice from Mick Jagger that kick-started their career. Cher recalled him telling them that Americans just didn't appreciate them, and that if they planned to make it big, they needed to come to England first. So they booked themselves in a room in a London hotel, held a press conference, and were promptly thrown out because of their, quote, hippie attire. The English press loved the story, and their faces were plastered all over front pages of newspapers throughout London. Soon the song I Got You, Babe was charting in both the UK and then in the US. The song eventually reached #1 in both markets. And although Sonny and Cher would eventually divorce and dissolve their partnership, they remained friends and were still major celebrities for decades after they stopped making music together. All thanks to Mick Jagger and his wise advice. To hear the song that got it all rolling, click on the link in the description.